And we're back with another episode of the Yo That's Larry podcast. If you're new here, this is what we do here. Cover world news, world events, and we entertaining as hell. This is a special edition. I call it the Community Spotlight. And I'm here with Mr. Germain Thompson. This is the Stop the Violence. How long have you been doing this?
Man, so this is our 10th annual event today. But we had a 2-year setback due to COVID.
Gotcha.
So during those 2 years during COVID, I still was out doing work behind the scenes. So give or take 12, 13 years.
Ooh. All right, growing up mainly in Chirac, but you're a New York native.
Yes.
What made you even want to start doing something like this?
Well, most people knew me as like a terror of my community, right? I was that guy that, like, they see me coming, they knew trouble was coming. And it took me to realize that I was causing more harm than help to my community when my best friend was killed in a gang shootout. Rest in peace to Quan Baker. He was killed in a shootout, and I was like, I'm tired of living like this. I'm tired of this life. So I have to do something to change my community and shift our mentality to know that killing each other is not the answer.
This is true, because a lot of people would have just tried to set out on revenge. And it's just a cycle that's not going to stop.
Oh, I went through that process. That process of revenge was real for me, you know, and I'm glad I didn't take that route. But
I'm glad you didn't either.
Yeah.
Like, I'm going to get into some more of the questions that we have. So, as far as this area, is this the area that you're going to continue to do this event at, or do you plan on maybe branching out, going to other areas?
So I do this nationally, so it's just not only in Chirac. I mean, I dedicated my life to this. My title at my current job is Community Liaison. So this is what I do for a living.
Gotcha.
Like, I didn't just take this and say, oh, I'm going to do this as a hobby. I shifted my whole life and dedicated my life to community, right? So Chirac has a special place in my heart because, again, I terrorize this community, but also I see the younger generation coming up now, and they just have no guidance, right? This is a community of a population of about 5,000 people, but you have at least one killing, not one shooting, one killing a year. And I know places in New York that has 20,000 people in their community, and you have 0 killings in 1 year. So for this just to be such a small place and have that much violence, I feel like my job is just getting started after 12, 13 years, and I can't stop now.
All right, with you doing this event, what do you expect for what are you hoping that the kids can take from an event like this?
So I use basketball as an outlet because that's what we love to do as a culture. We love basketball, we love football, we love things like that. So I take basketball and I take this event and I give it opportunity for people to come into the space, right? And then once I get them into the space, then I speak to them and hopefully be able to shift their mindset and let them know that what's happening is not normal. Violence in our communities are not normal. We are taught to react in a violent way when someone does harm to us, right? And if we could shift that mentality, then we could change a culture and we could change a community. I remember a couple of years ago having this event, and that let me know that I was on the right path. I think I had David Banner here that year. David Banner came in and spoke to people. I spoke to people. And at the end of that event, somebody came to me and handed me a gun and said, you changed my mind today. I don't want to live this life no more, and gave me a gun. But here's the funny part to that. I took that gun down to the precinct, and the cops started asking me questions. Where did I get it from? Why would you ask that if you see that someone changed their life? It doesn't matter where it came from. We took a gun off the street. And that should be the goal. The goal shouldn't be arrest. The goal shouldn't be locking people up for life. The goal should be changing community mindsets, providing them resources so that they have outlets where they don't resort to violence.
And see, I think that's where the disconnect is. Like you being a community liaison, you know what I'm saying, or like you could be that link between basically, I guess, the streets and the police. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody has to be that link. because if we don't have that link, it's going to constantly be a disconnect. Because if you notice, the people that's doing all the terrors,
Yeah.
they're getting younger and younger and younger. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And so like us as like we're getting older, it's getting harder to be able to communicate with them. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So like I really applaud you on that. But I ain't gonna take up too much of your time, but I will say, like I've known you for a very long
Yeah.
time. Uh, uh, Shout out to Carl. Uh, I met you when I was in probably 5th grade,
Yeah.
right? And like I just say on behalf of Yo That's Larry podcast and on behalf of the town of Chibral and surrounding areas, we appreciate you, man.
I appreciate that. I
Really.
appreciate that for real.
But we're gonna try to have some footage. But thank y'all for tuning in. And this is Germain Thompson with the Stop the Violence event. And is there anything that you want to leave them with?
Absolutely. One thing that I want to tell you all is one emotional decision can cause a lifetime of trauma. Keep your mind in check. Don't let that emotions take you out of character.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And like I always say, if they can do it, I know damn well you can. Peace.